We're here with the 2015 Creator Invitational. We are waiting on Game 1 to start. As you can see down below, Game 1 is going to be Justin Tang, Odnhis versus James, Monkk. A 6-dan versus a 2Q game, but I think it'll be a lot of fun. With me is another participant in this lovely tournament, Starstorm.
Hello.
Say hello.
Hey everyone.
In case you are not
on Twitch, so please forgive me.
In case you do not know who Starstorm is, he has his own YouTube channel. I think you stream on Twitch too, do you not?
I just made a Twitch account actually, so I hope to be streaming on Twitch. Yeah, should be adding that to my channel shortly.
And what is your YouTube account?
YouTube account is Starstorm3.
He's actually under Masterman535 is what I'm seeing here on YouTube.
Yes. That was way back in the day. Probably about, I don't even know how long ago. That was my email address. So it kind of got stuck.
I see.
Here we go. Oh, you guys beat me to it?
Yeah. There are now 3 links in the chat. Feel free to click on whichever one you like the best.
So, Justin is getting himself noodles right now. So we are waiting on him to get his noodles.
We should be okay.
Seems like some complexity.
Now, I'm not entirely certain what game I have open, so let me just check. Oh, okay, good. It is mine. Sweet. I wasn't sure which one the stream was taking.
I'm not seeing one in the stream.
Oh my god, Monkk is not white.
Now I am. Oh, I guess they randomized it?
They did randomize it. Monkk is white. Odnhis is actually black. Oh god. Okay, so my colors are completely reversed. Thank you very much for that. No. So it looks like Odnhis is opening up with a Orthodox Fuseki. I cannot, for the life of me, believe that Monkk took white. He's brave. It's like, you know what? I'm outranked horribly, but I really need to work on my white. So let's do that. Question is, nowadays we would expect to see not the split. It is a 3-4 point that Odnhis opened with. So how is he going to approach? High or low, do you think?
I would, if I was white right now, I would do the 1-space high approach against Q3, or maybe the 2-space low. Oh, and he does the 1-space high.
That was me, I think.
Oh, well then it wasn't him.
Yeah.
I
would expect to see the high approach and then maybe backing off into just a territorial opener. We might see the 2-space high pincer, but to do that, then we're kind of getting into...
Very cautious about playing this particular variant out.
Yeah.
Justin knows those variants way in depth.
Okay, so he's going to approach low.
That's not usually recommended here.
Yeah.
It's usually the 1-space higher, the 2-space far, because this is just going to get pincered every time.
Yep, pincer low.
It's not as easy to get out with it as it is with the high move, and it's not pincer resistant like the far one.
Yeah, the pincer low here at R9 it just works way too well with the enclosure while applying pressure to R5.
And is that your move or his?
Nope, that's his.
Good call. Yeah, that's the pretty the basic move that black can do. Works very well with the upper right, and white is hard pressed to make this turn out well.
He's doing a 1-point jump. Usually we would expect to see the lean here to see if we could
to lean here. 1-space jump is too nice.
To see if we could either settle here or you get a larger wall.
Settle quickly.
Yeah.
Because if he just starts jumping, you know, R9 is really hard to attack.
Yeah.
It's too far.
And
if it was R7, white could consider pushing out and maybe counter pincering, but now white just kind of has this string, and it's hard to know what to do with it.
Very much so, because you definitely don't want to play the 4th line. You don't want to extend to 05 and just keep giving black 4th line territory.
Yeah, I mean the classic Joseki when R9 is differently placed, white will often do M4. But because of R9's placement, it's not as good as normal.
Yep. I mean, he might try to just attach at R3 and settle.
Yeah, that's honestly that. At this point, I might actually just say do that.
Yeah. This specific opening was popular for the KJS single digit half a year ago.
Let me see if there's
Wow.
any existence of a professional game on this opening. One sec.
Okay.
Interested to know.
There might be, but it'd probably be a long time ago.
Yeah, I can't see by modern Go standards this being a accepted opening.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so we do have some.
Oh, really? How far back?
Let's see. We have ourselves. Oh wow! No, we have one from 2009. However, nobody ever did the one space jump.
Ah, I see.
We have 2 games from the last 10 years, and the rest were Honinbo Shue and Yasui Sane played a game. Orisei. So basically, way back when in the 1950s, this is rarely occurred for white.
Whoa,
and when it did,
Monk's
white
being
always
aggressive.
Pressed. Ooh.
He's picking a fight.
Yep.
Right.
Normally it's M4, but I don't know. Maybe I can't be a fan of this for white still. But
Yeah, he
let's
said his
see
weakness
how,
are Chiseki knowledge and shape. No, the other caster is not Frozen Soul. The other caster is Starstorm.
Hello.
And as I've already mentioned, you
Frozen's
can...
a friend of mine, though. Nice guy.
Yep, I have him on my Skype as well. Starstorm, in case you don't know who he is, you can find his YouTube channel there at youtube.com/mastermind535.
Should hire you.
Alright, we're extending out.
So Black is, of course, preparing to pincer the L4 stone.
The
idea being that it's going to be really hard for white to attack the R9 stone with it being so far away. So Black is using his far pincer for all it's worth right now. I will estimate that Black will pincer now.
I was about to say I really hope white manages to get in R3, but as you can see, Black actually is going to kick to ensure that white is never getting any kind of base here.
No way he's going to let him settle that easily.
I mean, he might be okay if he decides to not do that. If he decides to diagonal here, he could get some kind of base, because it might...
Yeah, that would actually be a little bit better for white, that's true.
Yeah, because Black wouldn't respond here, it's too slow. No. So at the very least, later on, you'd be able to maybe get some kind of eye shape here. But this here, yeah, this isn't going to make any shape.
Yeah.
Right now, I wouldn't be surprised if Black just jumps out to defend his pincer. I don't think we have to really worry about the attacking L4 yet, because white still has to show that he can actually profit somehow with these white stones. And the only way he can really do that is by attacking the pincer. So defend that, and then what's white going to do?
Yeah, this is looking unpleasant for white.
Oh, someone in chat says that he met you at Go Congress.
Yes. Hello. Was it the last one, or this one?
Oh.
Do I know you?
That creepy moment when people know you and you don't remember who they are.
Where did I meet you? I'm not getting buffering.
If you're getting buffering, I'm sorry about that. I will be uploading this video to my YouTube channel later, of course, so you can watch it again there.
Oh, Black is pushing it again. I didn't... No, I guess it's okay. I didn't expect this one. This additional push yet, but I guess Black just really wants to start dominating L4 as much as possible.
Looks like. Question is, what kind of pincer is Black going to choose? Is he going to pincer close at J3 and allow...
That's an interesting question. If Black goes for like an approach around F3, it's very easy for white to pincer around H3 and start to make himself a base.
Yeah, but if he does pincer closer to J3, for example, then it allows white to just completely drop what he's doing and make an enclosure. Say, forget about L4 for now, and then maybe see if you can profit on the left with your newfound enclosure?
Well, let's see what Justin ends up choosing.
Oops. Let's see, right now it looks like he's choosing to...
He just wants
dare
to
his
keep building that
opponent to
wall.
attack him.
Justin's playing slow and thick, and he's willing to allow R9 to be damaged.
It's like, yep, fight me, I don't care. We'll see what we can do.
He's just playing nice and simple, thick wall. There's no, no hidden intentions. It's pretty clear what he wants to do.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, wow, he's, okay. He can jump out like that, I guess. That's fine.
This might be okay. If white leans on these stones, you're going to give up some third line territory. Oh, I was going to say, then you're at least fine with that group, so you can go back and protect L4 to make certain the wall doesn't really hurt you very much.
This is not fun for White. White's not alive yet.
Yeah, one of the things you realize as you're getting stronger and go, especially as you're getting closer and closer to Dawn level, is it's really, really easy to live, but sometimes just making that life not quite enough. Sometimes just by making that life, you have in fact killed yourself.
Yes.
That might be what we're witnessing here.
So, for example, if White plays S7 for himself, or this kind of stuff right now, and ends up ending in Gote to do it,
is he actually going to make two? Okay.
Oh.
All right, not the best, but he's probably never going to make that cut anyway.
Probably not, but
that's one more co-threat gone at the very least, though.
Yeah. Too early. Too early. There's no need for it yet.
Okay, so at least he is defending himself.
He's trying to defend himself.
Yeah.
Not a huge fan of that shape, I guess, but it's I guess it's possible.
Yeah, it has a lot of 3/3 potential, and even if depending on how the board develops, you might even find Black still being able to play a move like F3, which would be a little bit awkward.
So I think what Black is going to attempt to do is continue to chase White's group, if possible.
Well,
if Black gets in S7, I don't know if White is entirely all right.
Oh, that's the question, because 100%. Black does know that he is a stronger player. I mean, this is a 6-Dawn versus a 2Q game, so he might just go for territory and give Sente to White to see how he wants to continue the game.
Yeah, it's very possible. He can play as calmly as he likes. There's no need to go all out for an attempt to kill. Yeah, he's just
or we could just surround.
He's offering White to live. He's telling White, you can live at S7 if you like. I don't really care, because I'm just going to surround you.
You know, I'm not entirely convinced that Black can even kill White right now.
Oh, well, assuming that he's locked in, you mean? And Black has Sente? Because, I mean, obviously, if he escapes, then he's not going to die. But assuming that Black was locked in...
Because Black has to get S7.
Yes, that's mandatory.
And then after White blocks, you're going to have to throw in at Q6.
Yes, you will. And then the question is, can S3 jump make an eye?
Yeah, I guess it can't. I think oddly enough, I think you might have had a chance before N3, but with that cut gone, you're not going to be able to shrink the liberties.
You're right, I think. That cut ended up being the critical piece, which that's actually that's an interesting point. You wanna let's see, is that truly the case?
Maybe not.
It's close, but it's a very close liberty situation.
Because if we're going back to here and throwing in,
what we're looking at is this: can White make an eye in the corner with S3?
Because we can't do this clearly. We're not going to get life. Well,
you can make
could
an eye.
We get life here?
If you do.
Yeah, because we can't Hane here.
Oh, you can. Well, no, you have to play. What's the move?
There's a lot of different things that you can do here.
Play Q4 right now.
Oh, it'll hook up. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the key.
Can you reverse that then? No, maybe not. Well, you could do this technically. No, you can't.
Yeah. I just don't see two eyes in there.
And then now there's not enough liberties here, so you could actually kill this off.
Quite manage it.
Yeah. Let's see how the game's actually progressing.
Oh, wow.
So he is still struggling, but it does bear noting that at any point White could go back and say, you know what, I really do need to live here, and just get his life. The fact that he's running through this way might actually be worse for him. But he is trying to get some kind of counterattack going.
But
He needs to be...
Black's group is just so thick that this is a very, very difficult kind of cut and fight to make work.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Black is very happy to solidify a rather nice upper right corner.
Yeah, at the very least. I mean, right now, okay, it's White's turn. He's got to go back and turn. He can't keep playing this. He has to go back and play a 7, surely.
He might want to try and take L11 first in Sente. But I don't think that's a good choice. But if he just loses those 2 stones, then all of his moves have been wasted.
The thing is, if he takes L11, which he's not, this is me.
No,
we have to be very, very careful of this, because this is actually going to kill you right now. I mean, you can't keep answering to these stones, because you have to go back and live with S7, surely.
White can answer once at L16.
But when do you give up Sente to go back and live? Because if this isn't alive right now...
That's true. There are issues.
Yeah. We're still waiting on White's move. He hasn't played after...
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
White has a new move.
Okay, he's playing the Atari.
Oh, wow.
He's trying to fight back as hard as he can.
Whoa. I mean, Black can't ladder the 2 stones, but even still, White has to go back. I hope White sees his danger right now.
Yeah.
Well, no, wait. What if in response to S7, White just does Q6 immediately? I've been looking at that. That's an it's not an intuitive move, but does that just make him live?
No, because you push again.
You just push to S6?
Yeah, if we go here, the eye that you're threatening.
You do Q4.
This is getting complicated, because now if we take this out, we Atari, but there's a cut there.
Yeah.
But that's not Sente.
But that's make 2 eyes inside. You give up the 2 stones,
yeah.
Live inside. I think it works.
Yeah, okay. That might
What
work.
if Black plays a P8 instead of a Q8 after those exchanges?
P8 instead of Q8? Here, I'll give you control.
After those S6 exchange. Oh, here.
There, you have control.
Yeah. So here. If he extends, yeah, but there's just no way to stop it.
No.
So then you have to go like this.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too, but right now White can just connect.
Really simple.
Yeah.
White can just do this. So yeah, there's no way to kill it. That's interesting.
Right.
Goes to show that even when you think you've read correctly, it's very easy to make a mistake.
Let's see, we missed. I think we actually. Oh, there we go.
So it's okay, but it's still not happy.
Yeah, and now Black's just taking a bit of a area in the middle for himself. Yeah. White has gotten away. Let's see. Their game is Monday?
My game is.
Yeah. Starstorm, sorry. Versus, you can see the brackets down here again. Starstorm's going to be playing, will be playing today. Unfortunately, his opponent can't quite make it. So we'll be having that game on Monday, it looks like. Right now, we are having game 1, 2, and 3.
Monday,
we are
7 p.m. Pacific Standard, by the way.
Yeah, we are not going into round 2 today. Who is which color? The Odnhis is black and Monkk is white. They are playing even, complete with color draw.
Hello.
Starstorm once again is commenting, and you can find his YouTube channel at youtube.com/masterman535.
I appreciate that.
And while we are on that particular topic, if you are unfamiliar with who Black is, Odnhis, you can find a couple of his links, actually. You can find him at twitch.tv/Odnhis. You can also find him at youtube.com/lightvolty, which is a little bit unusual. I meant to ask him how he picked that name before he began playing.
I don't know, actually. Oh, and the game is progressing apace. So yeah, this is a good net to use. White, I hope White does not attempt to try L13 because it fails.
Yeah.
I think he knows better.
I don't like him poking like this. I want him to just take the left-hand side.
Yeah, he poking continually when there's just no point to poking is just not. It's not a good idea. Poking for the sake of poking.
Yeah.
It's at a minimum you're burning co-threats, and you're also making your opponent's groups 100% connected. There may come a point somehow later in this game where N8 could have been maybe cut.
Yeah. And if you are, like me, famous for completely losing every single co you ever get involved in...
Wait, does he get it right? This is the life and death question. Does White get Q6 right?
I hope so, because he left his group for so long.
If he tries S6, it's going to end miserably.
Yeah.
Really, really unhappily.
But yeah, if you're like me and you get all of your code just completely lost every time you play them, chances are it's because you got rid of way too much algae that you didn't need to.
Hope he takes Q6.
Yeah, has to take it. It looks like it's the only thing that wins here, or that lives here, rather. Or are we wrong again? After Q6, what if...
then S6.
Then S6?
No, if Black does Q4 in response to White Q6, then White should respond with S6.
So you're saying this?
Yes.
But then what about that?
You can, oh, no. Then you can,
Die?
Die quickly.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Go back a few moves. I was looking at this before. What was I seeing? I don't even know what I was seeing. I guess White's only option then is to use P14 to make his other eye.
Yeah. But that,
He should be able to squeeze it out doing it. But good point. Always life and death questions to go.
Yeah. Again, it just goes to show that usually you don't want to just live, but you don't want to run out a group that you suspect is going to have to just go back and just live regardless. I mean, if you have to... Ooh, okay. So, can't throw in. Yeah, this is the game.
Oh.
Can't throw in because we can make his eye. Can push down, though. But then that opens up that. That's going to be Sente.
Yeah, Black should just do Q4. Yep, like he just did.
Yeah.
Yep, that's he can't make two eyes now on the bottom, or
so
the
now
bottom right.
Yeah.
So he needs to
gotta go back to
P14.
Yeah.
But that's still unpleasant. Oh no! 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 No,
oh god, and now he's just going to get rid of the P14 option.
Oh, now Black's going to take P14.
Oh no.
He might actually just play O16 if that works. Because it reduces all the cutting Aji.
Oh, I thought he would actually just cut directly.
He could do that, I guess, but... Maybe. It seems just unnecessarily complicated. If O16 kills it, then it's the simplest move.
Yeah. That's true. Can you go over the P14 option? I'm not really sure what P14 would get. I mean, we can't do anything because this still lingers. We can back off.
but that has issues.
Even here,
Yeah.
we're in a little bit of trouble because...
It's not 100% safe yet.
Yeah.
But the idea is if white ends up defending... Right, so that's possible, but it's a little dangerous for him because white can do 0-14 right now.
Yeah,
and then
and then
black
have
has
to
steal
and
the
then
eye,
go up.
and now white just pushes down.
Yeah.
And then the question is, can black get out with that? And I think it's questionable. So it's very... We can say it is an all-or-nothing strategy if black attempts to kill after white gets this. Potentially quite dangerous. Oh. No.
I'll go back over the game. Let's see what happened here. Wait, what? Seriously, what did happen here?
Wait, what's
there,
the game
there. Then black played that?
Black is utterly convinced that even if white gets that, he can't live.
Yeah.
Well, let's
I think he might be wrong. I think... Or, oh my god, did he just actually kind of
He's just going to go all out and kill it even after he captures the stone. He's going to say that's not an eye.
Yeah.
Or he'll just let it live, but no, I think he must have made a mistake.
I'm wondering if he would let it live.
Hey, if he lets this live, it has to have been a mistake. Perhaps he was overconfident.
Or
But, he
maybe,
could be
you
deeper
know...
than me.
I'd probably let it live if I was playing against a student.
But, oh, so you mean just, yeah. I guess it wasn't needed to kill it. I mean, but if he was throwing everything he had to kill it, he probably shouldn't have done N2.
Then, yeah.
Okay, so black just plays very simple and gives white his tiny life. But the key here is even after white has managed to just squeeze out life out of that...
There's still a lot of influence in the center.
Yeah, even after that, black has gotten himself Sente.
Yeah, that poke there at M8 did not get rid of all of black's influence.
Yep, sadly.
So now he's going to go for a double approach both 4/4s and try to make a large area, do you think?
I'm sorry?
Think black's going to approach both 4/4 points now and just try to make a large area?
Certainly possible, actually. If I were black, I might look into F16 soon. Because when you already have M18, there's so many nasty things you can do to those floaty white stones.
I don't think I'd be too worried about... Yeah, I think I probably would have just approached at C14 here. Invite another fight and go for a large area. So I'm not really worried about the bottom right now, because you have something... Right now it's pretty much just a corner because it's so undercut. You could play a move like K3 to reduce if necessary.
That's true.
So we're talking about two areas that are undercut versus black or white's sudden need to reduce everything in the middle.
Yeah, F16 probably isn't needed in this game. Black doesn't need to start a crazy complex fight.
Why did he make the C5 shape? Doesn't that make black
C5
very
was
solid?
a mistake, I would say.
C5.
Probably. It is almost never a good idea, with rare exceptions, when black can make a full 3-space extension safely. The issue is that white's corner still isn't 100% safe yet.
Yep.
There's some very interesting Aji that black can throw in there to reduce it later. So even though it looks big, it's kind of an illusion.
Alright, have an enclosure here for white.
Black is now going to try either D17 or F16. I'll bet on D17.
D17 might be, yeah.
I'm really liking D17. But that's just my personal style. He plays a different game of Go than me.
I mean, it would force white to respond on the outside rather than the inside, otherwise really awful things would occur.
Right. Well, the idea is rip out the corner, and if white tries to build the side, you can use M18 to really just, reduce anything that white tries to make there.
Yeah, that's kind of why I don't like D17. I'd rather see something that's aimed purely at either using his influence or separating the H16 stone. I wouldn't want to get into a variation where I might have to actually live in a corner, because that seems unappealing with the way black's been playing so far.
Well,
I mean, it's completely fine given the territory count on the board. I'd just rather do something a bit more flashy, I guess. I mean, to be brutally honest, Black probably could have just been happy enough with just shoulder hitting D13 and building up. Because White has so much that he has to do to actually get points that either you're going to reduce me and then I'm going to take all your territory away, or you're going to let me get this while you're securing yourself, and then you're going to lose the game.
He chooses the F16 option, the more aggressive one. Yeah, it's a very aggressive idea after White has C14, though.
Yeah, this I like better.
I hope he's ready.
Attach underneath. Oh no.
G15 now.
White decided to attach underneath.
No.
Yes, he did.
Oh, so that's not a good technique to use usually. When black stone is on the third line, and you want to do a second line underneath, that can sometimes be interesting.
Right.
But it is very rarely correct to do it on the third line under a fourth line stone because of this.
Yeah, what you're seeing here.
What you're seeing right now is, White will connect his stones, but black stones aren't going to die.
No way.
Black might not even need to have to worry about the code.
No, you could just connect here and you'll be fine.
Yeah,
you'll either take the corner, you'll connect back to your stones, whichever.
Yeah, it's just a no issues thing. Black might even play F17 to keep the cuts open.
To make matters worse, if he connects and White defends his corner, you might actually be able to connect back with something like K17, and because of the cut, it could be Sente.
Yes. That's, I think, Justin's plan right now.
Surely you're not going to go for a Ko. Ko is evil. You lose all Ko. Okay, good. Way to go. That's the answer that I like.
Very simple, very
Don't
effective.
play Ko. Ko is mean.
What Black has Ni right now. He can rip out the corner, or he can just connect very nicely to M18. M18 has been shining right now for the past quite a few moves.
Yeah.
It's the most efficient way to defend. Had Black just done something simple like P18, it would be much less effective.
He might not actually do that. He might not connect. If White chooses to defend the corner, he may actually cut instead.
Oh, that would be very interesting. He could, but it seems unnecessarily complicated.
It's unnecessarily complicated, but I don't see how you can possibly kill.
If White, you're saying White should play D17.
Yeah, I think Black could actually cut.
Yeah, it's really hard to kill. You might be right. He probably could, but I think Justin.
You think he's just going to connect
at K17? Justin doesn't mind his style. He doesn't mind fighting. He's very happy to fight.
Right.
But he doesn't fight for the sake of fighting.
Oh God, I think he's lining up to cut.
Oh, or he's just going to start cutting.
Yeah.
Or he just wants to get a endgame Sente.
Maybe. This looks a lot like he's questioning whether he's alive or not. He's like, am I alive here? Because if I'm alive, then I'm going to slice you to pieces. Oh, White was worried about it too.
Yeah, White should be worried about it, but now Black is thrilled.
Yeah. White's territory now consists of the bottom left-hand corner, which, keep in mind, 3-3 is still open, and K3 is similarly open.
Also, the 3 stones could still be cut off. So yeah, this is the problem with doing the attachment underneath, is that your opponent is going to very easily make a living group in there, without almost any problems. And the wall might be maybe okay for White, but in this case, it's just not doing very much.
Right.
So there might be a rare circumstance when you could consider it, a very rare one, but not this case.
Yeah, right now he would have to find some weird miracle where you can get some kind of force move in the middle to use this influence to go back and attack there's a group on the left-hand side. That's the only hope you would possibly have here. And Black has way too much thickness to allow that to happen.
Yeah. It's just,
I mean,
that pretty much sums it up.
I mean, you can rob his base and feel happy about that, but...
E8 isn't really normal here, I don't think.
Well, if you were looking to actually completely unsettle your opponent, you could try it.
I guess if that's your sole intention.
Yeah, but Black has too much thickness in the middle, so even if you do manage to completely steal his base and unsettle him, he's just going to connect that up and be happy. Though, oddly enough, I am noticing White going after a little bit of forcing moves in the middle now. Does he have the same idea? one last fight. Because it's his only hope in the game. He can't just, like, steal off the bottom territory and win. He's got to fight, okay, or not. I was about to say, he has to fight something and pull a major victory there. Otherwise, you know, GG. Because, yeah, black right now doesn't even have to really do anything else.
No, he can just play generic moves to make himself, you know, simple generic.
Yeah, he could play b5 to seal off any hope of going into the 3-3 and then just do reductions like this.
And C3 right now, because C3 can get a little complicated.
Mm-hmm.
So he could just or actually L2 is massive.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it's only on the second line, it has a dual purpose of ripping out white space while also giving black a few points.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't notice. Oh my god, move 5. I'm looking at the actual game here, and Monkk said, I'm sad that I'm black, or that I'm white, rather.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. While we're waiting on the next move, it looks like Colossus versus Daimon game is actually still going.
Oh.
Alright, White's trying to desperately hold on to any territory that he can.
Yeah.
He's probably gonna... He might wind up losing L4 as a result. The Hane here is pretty severe.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think White might want to try and just go around and capture N2, but that's just not enough if Black cuts. Oh, Black's just being very simple.
Okay.
Just solidifying all the points he needs and trying to keep Sente.
Mm-hmm.
And he does.
Yeah. Sadly, right now, even though you know you're pretty much have lost the game, I think you have to try to attack the left-hand group as White here. It's like the only thing you'll have to do.
One more move, it's unassailable.
Oops, never mind. All right, I take it back. Yeah.
And that kind of finishes.
That's the game, yeah.
You know, there's nothing left that's weak to attack.
Mm-mm.
The points are pretty set. The center's going to be a wash. Or Black's going to get more points in the center. So, yeah, I think a good thing to note about this game was that Black's outside wall, you know, he never really used it to try and directly make points throughout this whole game.
True.
110 moves, he never used it to make points. He's been using it to bully his opponent, though, all the time. Wait, what?
I'm not sure what's...
What? Did Black just make a...
No, Black's trying to kill.
Oh. He's going...
Because now he's going to push up. And
okay,
god.
So now let's see. Look what Black is doing. He's using his thickness.
Yeah.
He's just ramming White against his massive wall.
Mm-hmm.
And just it's he wants to end the game right now, I think. Although, Black does have to be a little careful.
A little bit, yeah. But I think he's fine.
No, he's fine. He's fine.
Yeah, just keep extending.
That's all you need. Nothing complicated.
Can't Hane because the cuts actually work. If you keep extending, you're going to be completely enclosed in one more move. Yep.
Oh no, Black can be vicious here. Black could even do K8.
K8? Yeah, that's what I was thinking he was going to do. Because if you extend one more time, it gets a little bit... If you extend one more time, it gets a little bit weird because you're connecting up to...
Even if he connects to K11, it's not important.
Well, it can be. Because keep in mind, if you actually allow... if you actually just extend and allow the Hane to go up to K11, then we start to go back and think about, well, what happens if, that cut it takes place. Then the corner is open again, and you have a middle group suddenly not completely alive if white's connected up to K11.
That's true. So black's just playing very simple. Rather than go all out for a kill, he's just trying to rip apart the bottom.
I would have gone all out for a kill. I would have played K8. I like that K8 move. Not sure if it works.
Might not.
I did not read it.
No, I didn't read it either. It's very dangerous and complicated.
I'm not sure how white tries to kill the bottom after this move. Like, how do you cut and deny this in order to actually try to kill the group that's attacking you?
Difficulty.
Yeah. Oh, wow. We're getting into fights.
Hello. So this is a all-out fighting move by white. I assume white intends to cut here if black Odnhis.
Yeah, but now it's easier because of the connection.
Right,
now we
can
can
a lot less Aji for black, so.
Yeah, now we can actually push white up to K11 without caring because we're all one group in the center. Yep, white thinks he has the advantage here. Clearly. Or hopes he has the advantage here. I do like this. I'm actually a fan of this. One last fight in the game to see if you can make a comeback.
Absolutely.
I'm a fan.
One last hurrah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you could just go into endgame and seal off your points and be like, okay, I guess I lose by 50 points. No, go to resignation. All or nothing, man. Beely Siddle.
All right, he did the Hane. Now the question is white going to cut? Because I think white has to cut.
I think white was aiming at the cut, yeah.
I mean,
it doesn't.
I don't think it'll die if he cuts.
Oh, no. No.
Yeah. Oh, or he doesn't.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So now black can... depends how aggressive black wants to be. He could probably just go back very simply with h7. Yeah, like that.
Mm.
And then just, let white manage to crawl out. It might be possible for white to string himself along.
He might live because white's looking for this shape now, right?
Yes.
So how can black possibly deny it? Not by playing this way, right?
Well, he doesn't need to deny the shape. I think black's just going to let him live.
Just going to let him live?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's just going to run back and connect to d6.
Let's see, I think we're here, right?
No, we're further.
No. Yeah, we're there.
No, yeah. What about the... Oh, those are your moves.
Those are my moves, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see what white's intentions are.
Ruh-roh.
That's flawed shape.
It does have a little bit. Black can push, white has to connect.
Push and cut is simple, and it seems like it would grant him a... Yep, and he's just going for it. There's just... Yeah. White will manage to just barely connect himself to safety, but black doesn't really mind. Is this the game or your variant?
This is it. I have not touching.
Okay, yeah. So white can just manage to connect himself via that, but black's just going to make a new moyo for himself.
Yeah. Which is respectable, still picking up a few points. And a lot of it's going to be Sente too, because leaning on these two stones at h6 is going to seal that area off nicely before it goes back and just cleans it up. Actually, I wonder... Nah. Alright, so we managed to live.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, he's going to have to defend, isn't he? Because he doesn't want H... Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to need to defend.
Yeah.
But white should definitely just play G13. Nothing complicated. Just make it safe.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Actually... Okay, yeah, you're probably right. I was looking at this instead.
Oh. Maybe. Maybe. But I feel like you can take G13 and Sente.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Black's corner is completely sealed, by the way, so white can try to steal an eye. Black's corner?
Which corner? Oh, the bottom right, you mean? Yeah, we're looking at the
A little bit of a
demonstration right now.
yeah, a little bit of a chat delay, so we'll see what his answer is in a minute. If he's watching the stream, guess I should type it. Which corner?
He might not be watching the stream.
Yeah.
It's so confusing.
M9
bottom right.
biggest co-threat ever? What's M9? Oh, connecting to those, yeah. L13 works for white. L13. That's the
True.
Atari. Okay.
It does technically remove the
P2
eye.
is kind of Sente.
And black is apparently detecting that. Black sees that. Oh? So does this mean black potentially made a mistake?
No, isn't that Miai? Because he's talking about cutting through here, right? Go away. He's talking about cutting through here, but cutting through here is Gote.
But it's oh,
I mean, you've denied that.
But it's an eye destroyer. It's
well, yeah, but he's still gonna live down in
eyes.
here.
Well, no, is it? Wait, is that 2 eyes?
Yeah, you can't kill this.
I can kill that. S3.
Sorry, this.
R2. That connection under at 01 makes it really hard to kill, or really hard to save.
Really? This isn't gonna help you?
Just P1. Oh wait, no, you can T7, I suppose.
Right, you might have to give up something.
Okay.
But you're not gonna kill it all.
There's some Aji in there, I
Yeah.
guess. Oh, is this game?
This is game. I'm going back to where we first left off. So we went to here. And you played the Hane.
So if white sees it, there is some evil Tesuji that he has.
There is, yeah.
Namely G10. Does white see it, though? Can I have control for 1 second?
Sure. Here you go.
So yeah, the idea here is if white sees it, he can do this.
Yeah.
And then all sorts of fun things happen.
Yep. Shortage of liberties.
Yep. So white's not necessarily going to be able to kill those stones, but he can certainly do this.
Certainly kill the one on the left, yeah.
Yeah, he can get himself some good points. So I would certainly recommend to white to do this.
Yep, that'd be fairly large.
Be really large. Not enough to win, but still a very good tactical play. And a proof that black was overconfident in his play.
Yeah.
But let's see what our actual result is.
Yeah, waiting on white's move. He might be trying to read it out. He's delaying for something. He knows he's alive everywhere. Oh, he might be counting.
Possible.
What is he going to do? Interesting. The Colossus versus Diamond game is actually on move 132. They're taking quite a bit of time.
Wow. Okay. Is anyone streaming the other game?
Yeah. Diamond's actually streaming this game.
Okay.
Yeah. And once again, for those of you who are interested, Game 2 is currently going on right now. Diamond's actually streaming the game. I just posted a link in the chat. So you can catch up and see what's going on there. Well, the difference in points is quite obvious. That's true, but I would be at least curious to know how far behind I am. It's like the score is obviously going to be fairly large, but what is the actual score? Oh shoot. How's this gonna work?
Oh no, no.
Is there any way to help this?
I don't see it. Well, let's see. So I'm guessing black is gonna probably just do something simple like F10. I'm assuming white is trying to seal off the K7 group, but his stones are too weak to effectively do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was one space up.
Yeah, this shape is rarely a good one. I mean, the amount of odds you're leaving behind because these two stones right here just aren't connected is really, really large.
Let's see what he does. I will put my money on just simple F10.
Oops, not that. Yunk. Yeah.
Although it's possible he might go straight for the Atari.
Atari.
Yeah, he doesn't want white to try and push him around and cut off C10 stones. Even if, yeah.
Oh, really?
He's just going directly for kill.
I didn't think he was actually going to play there. I thought he was actually about to play here.
No, well, he could go there, but then white's F8 seems to be more threatening. Or at least maybe more annoying. Well, maybe not. That probably works too. But now black.
Because this is definitely Sente. E10. He has to extend.
No.
Or no. What? Here?
E10?
You want E10?
Well, does
give
it work
me Atari?
if it just extends? Right.
Atari has to connect and take. Then white has to, or black has to back off.
No, wait. White goes there, black fills.
Ah.
White cuts.
Here.
Yeah.
And then you're saying what?
Just fill. Normal.
Oh, so you're gonna give up?
No, just cut a D8. E8 cut should do the trick for black. You might have to give up the 2 stones.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You're giving up.
Yeah, but white's given up enough that it's fine now. But it's true. If E9
yeah,
works,
I'm really curious about this now. Because this doesn't quite... I guess it does work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
there's no way to get out of it?
If E9 works, it's the better choice than E10. But the question is, does it work? Oh, they just played something. Oh,
yeah,
is our variation the game?
This is the current variation. Then he connected here.
Ah, okay. Out of fear, yeah.
And then trying to go through here.
He saved himself.
Yeah. This is actually kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Because black has to suddenly be really, really careful. It's like, where'd my eyes go?
Yeah, this is
unexpected.
Huh. He's made it interesting once again.
I do want to go ahead and point out again, though, that diagonal move initially, anyone watching, 9 times out of 10, that is not going to be the correct move.
Right. Absolutely. Extending one way or the other, or the one space jump Tessigi are almost always better.
Yeah. Black's just like, forget this garbage, I need to live.
Yeah,
like, I'm going to kill your one stone.
Is so thick that even though it's 3 spaces apart, his groups just
can't break it apart. Yeah. Can reduce him, put him on second line. Yeah. Whoa, dude.
Well, black might
my God.
D7. Black might consider D7.
Yeah, cut him off.
When you're thick enough, you can just play all sorts of evil things. Things like D7.
And again, if you
terrible.
I don't think you can.
Oh, because of the other group size.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has to go there. Okay, that's interesting. But yeah, even like this, black's.
Please go back and make a solid connection because this is scaring me. You did well to get this group out. Now you need to live with it.
Yeah.
Oh, it should bear noting that Monkk is currently in Byoyomi,
Oh, good point.
and it looks like he has been for a while now. There are 5 periods. He has 3 periods left.
4 periods.
Or, sorry, 4 periods. Sorry, yeah. Didn't count the one he was in. And yes, as chat's pointing out, Black has 8 minutes left on his timer. And now I imagine White's probably trying to use every single second of his time to see if it's possible to get any kind of miracle to happen to kill off that White group.
Just even the vaguest possibility of trying to kill this thing.
Yeah, that'd be the most amazing upset ever.
Would need to have a chance of winning.
Mm. That'd be really funny if it actually happened, though, because I joked in the beginning.
If it actually happened, I would not let Justin live it down for a long, long.
I mean, I joked in the beginning of this how it would be kind of funny if Odnhis like threw his first game, so he goes to losers bracket just to have some easier games, and then he manages to lose through odd circumstances. But no, I don't think he's gonna let himself be killed.
Probably not.
I mean, you have to back off here,
Although,
but then you're gonna live.
Well, not for lack of effort on White's part.
Yeah. White's throwing everything at him.
The last possible group that could possibly be endangered.
Mm-hmm. And we have said that before, but this time we're fairly certain it's true.
We really mean it. There really isn't anything else afterwards.
No.
Yeah, Black's just go in pure simplicity. Make the eye, end the game. No co needed.
Yep. White is now in sudden death.
Well, White could play a G1 and try and keep a co available.
True.
Or don't do that move.
Well, no. Yeah, no.
Yeah, Black could just capture the H1 stone, or the H2 stone if he wants. But capturing is fine. Or that. That works too. Wait, does that work too?
No, G1, right?
What's he doing?
Wouldn't G1 have worked?
No, White missed it.
Oh my god, that's huge.
There were chances there.
There was definitely a chance there.
Wait. Can I see the control for a second?
Yeah, sure. Here you go.
I saw interesting things. So what I was looking at here was, first off, White can take this in Sente.
Oh,
Black
wait.
loses the eye if he doesn't do that.
No, that wouldn't work.
Hmm?
That wouldn't work because of this.
Huh.
Close. So close.
Make a co. No, make a co.
Make a co?
F4. Instead of G4.
F4 instead of G4?
Yeah, back a little more.
This one. Oh!
Force a co out of it.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, no, but then...
No, but then you can't... Yeah, then you can't win both...
Well...
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't win both co's at once.
Yeah.
Ah, so close.
Oh, no. This game's a lot more interesting than I would have given it credit for.
It should have been G1, not G2.
Mm.
Yeah, now there's no way to kill it at all.
Yeah.
Ah. I can't believe he read out that double co exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, when I first looked at game 1 was going to be a 6-Don versus a 2Q, I thought it'd be largely one-sided, but there's...
Actually, can I see control one more time?
Sure, no problem. Here you go.
This is really fascinating.
It's an interesting problem.
Okay, so what about new idea? Instead of playing H8 now, I'm not going to play H8 now.
Okay.
And I'm not going to fight this co up here. And so now it's Black to live without co. So what do you do?
Black has to go and play E5, right?
E5, sure.
And then Atari. Oh, then you can't Atari yet.
So
but then
try this, but White's going to go like this. And if black tries to test a G, this is Atari.
That's Atari, but
And then he has to defend.
it goes back to
against
Ko.
that.
No, I think it would go back to Ko, right? Because at
Right,
that
well,
point,
now it's Ko.
yeah.
And then Ko is a huge success for white.
Yeah. All right.
This is interesting.
That seems like it would work.
Wait, what about other variants? What if he tries this move? Then white has to go here.
Yeah.
This.
That doesn't work because then you're in Atari,
Same
right?
idea.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's Ko. I want to show Justin afterwards.
Definitely.
Just goes to show if you're not careful.
I have him on my Skype. Maybe we can actually get him in a call to
that'd be
ask
really
him these
interesting
questions.
Absolutely. But yeah, you can make a really interesting Ko there.
See, so what happened? Connected, lived, took some points, playing a little bit of endgame now. Got 2 extra stones. So now it looks like we actually are in endgame.
Yeah, endgame is really started, and there's little chance for anything major to happen.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so in terms of endgame...
Justin's pretty good at endgame. Not as good as in Joseki knowledge or reading, but his endgame is pretty good.
Mm.
You know, and the key in endgame, of course, is Sente. You know,
Right.
at other points in the game, Sente is useful, and Sente is good, but, you know, sometimes taking Gote is still fine. But in endgame, you know, you have to demand Sente every single possible chance you can get.
Yeah, if you can't find Sente in endgame, the score could actually suddenly change by like 20 points, and you just won't have any idea
Sente
how.
move that gains you points. Just because a move is Sente doesn't make it
right.
It has to actually get you points.
Yeah.
So Justin determines that that's the biggest move. Yeah, I'm going to disagree with him. I'm going to say H18 is bigger.
H18 was bigger over than what?
Than D8.
D8.
I'm going to absolutely say that H18 was bigger.
Oh, then the 1 stone. I see.
Yeah. Maybe that was an endgame mistake, or he's may just not be concentrating very much.
Yeah, top is definitely larger. I'm terrible at endgame, and I agree with that too.
It's a difficult skill.
Well, I just have a really bad habit of if I or my opponent hasn't resigned yet, I look for reasons that one of us should.
And then you make a logical debate with your opponent about why he or she should resign.
Just keep fighting until someone's dead, or you've screwed up to the point where it's time to resign. Not a good strategy. Can only get you to down level, folks, so don't do it. No, really, endgame's important.
Yes, it is.
Another thing that we're realizing is important that we probably should have stressed a long time ago is life and death is also really, really important for reasons that we're actually seeing in this game.
Absolutely. Yeah, we both missed the little single move in the bottom right, which totally changed the result of that. So
yeah,
that was just from a cursory glance, but when you're actually playing, you need to be so careful about that kind of stuff. A single missed move is going to cost you hugely.
Mm-hmm. That's nothing that's just not emphasized very often, I think, among Western players quite so much. At least I didn't.
Black won by resignation in the Diamond versus Clausius game.
Really?
Diamond won.
Oh my! I didn't think that was actually going to happen.
I actually I thought that Clausius was going to win.
Mm-hmm. Oh shoot! That means Colossus is going to have to play Monkk.
Yes.
In the losers bracket. Interesting. Oh, congratulations to Diamond, definitely.
Absolutely, a good accomplishment for him.
Mm-hmm. For those of you who are not aware, not paying attention, Diamond is a 2-dan, and Colossus is a 4-dan that has been studying in Korea.
quite strong now.
He's easier to find if you'd like. You can actually find Colossius' channel at youtube.com/Colossius. He also does a little bit of streaming on Twitch under the same name. I talked to him earlier. He wants to start streaming more, but he's having trouble finding time to do it. So maybe he'll start doing more. We'll have to see. There's always more and more people getting involved in the Go community in terms of making videos and whatnot.
Absolutely, it's grown a lot in just the last few years.
Oh, I remember when I was like the only one. Those were the days.
The longest time.
Yeah.
When did you start putting them online, though?
That is actually a reasonably good question, and I can actually look it up very, very quickly going to my channel. I think I want to say the right year, but I might actually be wrong. I'm actually kind of embarrassed by my earlier videos because I did not know what I was doing in terms of like how to capture anything, and there wasn't anyone I could ask at the time. Let's see.
What was it, 2009?
Let's see. The first ones were going to be my lectures, I think. Let me see my first lecture here that I have uploaded. Let's see. That was 2010.
Oh.
So yeah, pretty close. Yes. Yes, Brepost. First videos have really awful sound. I did not have my setup that I do now.
Yeah, good audio equipment's pretty important.
Very important, yeah. Especially if anyone else out there, you know, Don level player, Q, who's like really good at life and death or whatever, who's thinking about making videos, that's like one of the most important things you can actually look for now, especially now that more and more people are getting involved. So you're actually having more competition to get views for your video. Gotta make sure that you're nice, legible. Can't have a lot of background noise, that kind of thing.
Absolutely. So yeah, they're just finishing up Yosei. Not really much else to the game. Did you invite Justin to take a look, or to?
Not while he's still playing.
Oh yeah.
I don't think he's gonna disappear immediately. So
probably not.
Let's see. Yeah, one more point. Is there anything else on the board? The Ko, of course. That doesn't need to be played. That'll have to be filled.
And we're basically down to the 1-pointers.
Wonder if people would watch a terrible Q stream. If you are really, really funny, then yeah, probably. They'd watch you for entertainment.
It actually could be really interesting. Depends. Yeah. It's all personality, I think, would help.
But the longer you go, the more you have to have something special that brings people to your stream. Example, I've been uploading videos for a very long time, both Go and non-Go related. Back in the day, you could have like the worst equipment imaginable, like a shaky handy cam pointed at your monitor, and people would actually watch whatever it is that you were doing. But now there's like the level of quality has been risen so much that people would never pay attention to that anymore, and so yeah. Quality, unfortunately, definitely
like
matters.
Twitch, I mean, you know, just for everything, it's become so much more competitive.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
You seen a 25 Q stream? I have not. Could do.
And Justin was telling me about some of the interesting kind of streams that they have, Go streams in China. One of the shows that they have is Taijim 6 Dan, and it's the how a professional is trying to train this Chinese Taijim 6 Dan to try and reach 9 Dan, and it's actually really quite humorous for what he says.
Sounds entertaining, yeah. I would definitely tune into that even if I didn't understand what they were saying.
Wait, do you speak Chinese?
No, I don't.
Okay,
That's why I said, even I don't understand what they're saying, I would definitely tune in.
I don't speak a word.
Do you have a moment to talk about your game? So white won by 22.5 points. I'm not sure if you can actually see that. Ah, okay.
Yep.
Can I invite you to the call? Alright, I'm adding him.
Hi.
Hello.
Okay,
So, one, congratulations on your win.
thank you.
For a while there, we actually weren't sure. There's some rather interesting life and death situations in the bottom of the board there.
Yeah, there were.
I thought you could make I thought Monkk could make a ko there. Is that what you saw?
No. I'm pretty sure I was alive the whole time, but
Really?
I think he could have made a little bit more benefit.
You want to see what the ko that I looked at? I might have missed something you found. But
Yeah,
I was
do you want
really
to...
interested in that ko. If you could go back there for a second.
1 second, I need to actually get that screen. Since he's reviewing the other one.
Ah.
Let's see. Add window. Let's see how quickly I can do this. Subregion. Select region. No, don't do that one.
Not being very nice to you.
Actually, do you have control? Or...
No, you
No,
have
Monkk has control.
You have control.
Oh, I was looking at the other game. Monkk actually has control. Odnhis is in our game. I'll just give him control. There you go.
Oh wait.
Or do you want? Or do you want control?
Show the variation.
All right. Yeah. Sure. Here you go. You should have control now.
Oh, good. I got it. All right. 1 second. Let's try and find this thing. Okay. So what I was looking at was just this move.
Oh yeah, maybe he does have a ko.
Yeah, that seems like a potentially big oversight.
Yeah. Yeah. It's potentially game ending.
Because I was looking at this and it's like it doesn't work anymore because the test that you hear fails.
Yeah, I didn't realize I didn't have liberties. That was a little bit awkward.
Could have been bad.
A little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
We were also curious about one more thing. It looked like you had actually had an opportunity to kill the right-hand side. We weren't sure if you actually...
I could have just killed it. But I didn't... Like, I actually overlooked P15. And I just didn't realize that was a target. If he, like, pushed and cut and stuff. So I thought he was already dead. So I just didn't
I thought when you played N2, since we were still talking about whether this was alive or dead, I was kind of wondering if maybe this is something like you kind of do with a student every once in a while. Like you let them live to make a like a point elsewhere, just to keep the game alive, to do something else.
Justin's not that nice.
Are you evil?
I actually thought he was dead already, so I just moved somewhere else.
I see. So you would have killed him for sure if you knew.
Yeah, probably. But at this point of the game, I think Black is already so far ahead. That...
Yeah, the
game's
really hard for White right now.
His opening was a little bit difficult to use. Back when he approached low against this, that kind of put him in a bad position. But then jumping out really put him in a bad position, because from here...
That, his shape,
it's just that one space jump just ruins everything for like the rest of the game.
I think because R9 is further away, it's a stronger attack against the two white stones. Yeah, especially if he plays L4.
Yeah, so I did some research. There are a few games with White in this exact opening with White playing P4, but there has never before been a White professional who has played P5.
Yeah.
P5 probably isn't very good. Usually you either play P4 or you play R7. One of those two.
Yeah.
R7 seems
a
not
little bit
that
older.
amazing for the opening though.
Yeah, it's a little bit older style, but I have seen this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a playable move.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
This I was kind of surprised about too. I thought you were just since he decided not to have any shape whatsoever. I thought you were just gonna defend yourself,
Yeah, I thought
so he
about
couldn't attack.
playing that, but then I was just like, and I thought like if I play the other way, it's also good for black. So I mean,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this way is just charging up power. I thought you were just gonna go directly against L4, but you just decided to save R9 directly.
Well, I don't know. Q12 is kind of one of those intuitive shapes that I like to play, just because I don't like him either invading or pressing with like Q11 or something.
Yeah.
Right.
I guess I thought your original intention was just to leave R9 temporarily so you could attack L4. But I guess no, your variant is fine.
And then also here you can seal up white.
Yeah, sealing is very important. So this is certainly a good variant. But yeah, I don't know. You got anything else?
I don't think so. I'm trying to remember if there's anything else we were trying to discuss. Mostly it was just this on the bottom.
I think I did play a little bit sloppy towards the end, but
yeah, there was a few.
Yeah, with the go.
You were ahead by thereabouts 30. So
yeah. The only other thing that we really talked about was if you were going to try to go for a very, very large area here. Since he's got so much in the way of having to solidify his territory that if he even tries to reduce you and not touch any of his, he's just going to lose on points anyway. Or what your method was going to be over here.
I mean, at this point, like, so the way that stronger players think usually is if you have enough points, then you don't need to.
Then you don't need to, yeah.
I mean, you don't need to make any kind of risky plays. You can just play safe and you'll win the game. So
yeah,
that's basically how that was.
And then after this was pretty much the end until this wonderful life and death position on the bottom.
You know, I mean, I knew I could have just played M2 and connected and everything would be okay.
Yeah, it would have been.
But I was like, let's just, you know.
Yeah. It was good to go over. I'm glad you did that. That made the game much more interesting. There was a lot of little life and death situations in this game. You had to go back and constantly read.
The other thing was, I wasn't sure if there was some danger in the bottom right too, because
there was.
L13 to take the eye away, and then
yeah, we did take a brief look at that. There does seem to be some Aji, but because of T4 being Sente, if you give up 2 stones, I don't think you can be killed.
Yeah. All right. Congratulations again on your win. It looks like. Did you see who won in game 2? Have you checked that out yet?
The other game.
All right. Well, it was Colossus 4-Dan versus Diamond. It was a 2-Dan, and Diamond actually managed to win against Colossus. So it looks like you'll be facing him in round 2.
Okay.
My game will be on Monday.
Yep.
I've actually never played him before. I think Yunshun played him once in a tournament, and I remember he actually had a good chance at one point to win the game. So pretty good. Yeah, I'll look forward to it.
All right.
Absolutely.
And once again, if anybody is unaware of who Odnhis is, person who is now also in the call, person who was playing as Black this game, you can of course find them at Twitch under the same name and on YouTube as Light Volti. You can find Starstorm, the person who's been commenting with me the entire time, on YouTube as youtube.com/masterman535. Monkk, I'm not sure about, and it doesn't say anything in his profile. Does anyone know about him?
It should be on the
Monkk, do you have? Can't type. Do you have YouTube or Twitch you wish? No. I don't know what. I know he has a Twitch, but I'm not sure what it is.
Well, yeah, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it looks like he's not paying attention to the chat right now. Oh, wait. Okay.
Oh.
Oh,
Awesome,
there we
guys.
go.
Thanks for the help.
So it's Twitch at Bradikeen. All right. Those of you who are on YouTube later on, I will have the links to all these fine people down below in the description, so you can look for that there. Starstorm, thanks for commenting with me. I'm
Absolutely,
looking forward
man. Thanks
to
for the invite. Much appreciated. Hope we can do this again sometime.
Yep, looking forward to seeing how you play on Monday.
I won't be commenting live then.
Yeah, I imagine not. You could try, just if you want to handicap yourself a little bit more.
I guess I could. It would be interesting to live stream a tournament
It
game.
it might be lucky because apparently, Diamond was live casting himself and he beat Colossus.
He was willing to do that in a more serious game.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll give it a try. We'll see how I'm feeling.
All right, I'll definitely see your game on Monday.
Yeah, that game is on at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the same room, and ideally I will maybe be set up on my own Twitch account. So I hope to see all of you there, and yeah, thanks for the invite.
Yep. Take care, everyone.
Adios.
Bye-bye.